like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels at the small forward.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here is Conley. Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count that one for Dort.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Inside, Conley laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done. You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Four on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And what an entertaining group this team has been this season. These guys don't just win. They win big.
Yeah, their margin of victory for the season is over 12 points a game. That means some nights they're winning by 20, 30, or more. And the key is they're doing it with consistency. These guys will not take their feet off the gas. And that's part of what makes them so fun to watch.
He gets it in there. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's George. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Three-pointer. Handle no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the shot is good.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Oh, here's Edwards. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For Oklahoma City, Higgins is checked in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for George. He gets that one.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Thunder.
Higgins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fast break, Minnesota. All going up court. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shannon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Caruso. They grabbed their own miss. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
They've got Wiggins. Lou Dort out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the game. Williams against DiVincenzo. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Tries again. Now here's Caruso. Defended by Alexander Walker. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Timberwolves trail by 7. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. And it comes off the front of the rim.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Williams. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McDaniels against Dort. Here's Shannon. Shot clock at 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
That one goes. Count it.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Jalen Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And great talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Dort, he's checked in for Wallace.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Randall. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Randall dishes to Edwards. Looking to get it going. Pass to Dillingham. Randall with a screen for Dillingham. Randall outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The baseline J. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Dillingham. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Randall. Back to Gobert. McDaniels against Hartenstein. Here's Dillingham.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. Averaging 33 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Outside for Randall. Caruso against McDaniel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dillingham.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Edwards. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Thunder up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. That'll do it for our show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Julius Randle, Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Reed kicks to Edwards. Shoots over George. Edwards, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Pass to Hartenstein. Nice move. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first field goal of the second half for the Thunder. For 3, Edwards connects from three-point range.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Sweet move. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And a miss there on the triple.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Dort finds Hartenstein. Williams with the ball, now defended by Randall. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Timberwolves trail by 16. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, DA. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Reed kicks to Randall. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Minnesota also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. Over in the corner, Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Good on the shot. And the Thunder lead by 19. And isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Wallace misses. Timberwolves trail by 16. It's taken away by Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Shoots from 12. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. They get it back. Now here's DiVincenzo. And Gobert kicks to Randall. Now Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And stolen by Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. It's good. Randall's got 5 now.
And recognized the change of possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
Pass to Wallace. Now Holmgren, defended by DiVincenzo. Gobert with the block. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He has 6.
Well, good recognition there from Reed to realize that his best decision was to move the ball.
The Thunder leading by 12. Now Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wallace outside. Holmgren dishes to Williams. To end the drought. And And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. And it's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Williams, Chet Holmgren out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league. Well, if he's got a look, Caruso's going for it. No slowing down.
Edwards inside. He's guarded by Williams. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
The Thunder leading by 8. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Well, Caruso is a very solid passer. He's able to recognize where there are gaps in the defensive cover.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Williams against Edwards. Williams looking around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Edwards with it. Williams picks him up. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Edwards.
Wow. Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. For the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Williams. And a change for the Timberwolves. Randall's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You work hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
To the paint, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had rough shooting. Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Wiggins. It's blocked.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. Here's Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And right there, Edwards shows you his ability to impact both sides of the ball.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Wiggins passes to Dort. 5 to shoot. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Here's Edwards, bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. DiVincenzo's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Thunder?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Shoots. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dort against DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Randall down low. Edwards passes to Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. That one wide left.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the shot goes down.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The tray. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Edwards.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the killer two-handed slam. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.